All right, in today's video, I'm just gonna kind of freewheel it and see what comes up. I didn't really get any ideas today. It's kind of been a struggle, so I figured I would just get on here and see what kind of comes out because I, I created this channel to kind of just show my journey of where I was and where I am now, and to try to show or inspire other people's that they can do it too, like to kind of show you how to get started if there's things you want to do in your life that you're uncertain. Because I know that when I started doing this, I was uncertain about a lot of things too. I really wasn't sure which direction I was going to go in. I didn't really know what I was going to talk about on my channel. And I still, a lot of it is self development, personal growth, spirituality, health, wisdom, just philosophy, just all the stuff that I've learned over my life, the past 20 years, even little by little, ups and downs, twists and turns. So I guess it's a inspiration, maybe motivation to kind of show that even if you're not where you want to be, there's a direction or a path to get to where you want to go, because we all have certain things that happen in our life that might stop us. We've all been through stuff here and there that has stopped us. We've all had our own personal experiences, our own journey to kind of get to where we're at. But I feel like the journey is always growth, lifelong. Keep learning no matter what, because I feel like the more you learn, the more that you grow as a human being. And I go here on this thing and kind of look for some of the stuff to talk about and get some ideas when I have the days where the idea doesn't come to me right after. So, like some of the spiritual practice of gratitude, like a lot of us focus, at least I used to focus, and I still do from time to time, focus on what I don't have instead of being grateful for what I do have. The opportunity to sit here in this chair and talk, the opportunity to have a place to do it in. Sometimes we forget the little things because we're too busy looking for the big things. And if you don't have the small, if you can't be grateful for the small things, then maybe you won't get the big things. I feel like being grateful actually is a good energy to kind of uh, be spiritual, and then maybe the universe will show you some more things to be grateful for because you are grateful. So, and then there's like one of the other principles is compassion, extending kindness and understanding to people in all situations, because we don't always all have it together every day, every week, every month, maybe ever. I know that I'm not always at my best, and we all have those moments where we're not at our best, but all you can do is learn from them and keep moving forward and try to be better the next time you're in an event. So, and I try to look at other people as they're doing the best they can under the circumstances they're under, at what level of development they're at. Not everybody's where they need to be, and sometimes you just gotta accept them for where they are. And I'm not saying it's easy. Trust me, there's challenging people out there. I've dealt with many of them at work. So, but again, at the end of the day, they're human beings just like everybody else, and just try to be kind to them is what I do. So, and then another principles to practice is like mindfulness, like being present in the moment and appreciating where you're at. And because again, the past is over, the future's not here yet. So the only thing you can do is learn from your past, try to become better, become aware of some of the things that you've done in your past that might help you grow, let go of some of the things in the past that might have stopped you. And then in the present, try to do the best you can every day in what you're doing. I try to get on here, prep myself before, so that way when I'm on here, I'm kind of in a focused state. And I feel like anything you do in life, it doesn't just have to be YouTube videos. Is if you can become more present and aware and in this moment and not thinking about the past or worrying about the future, you can be in this moment. There was I'm sure some people have heard the saying is, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That's why they call it the present. I want to say it's in Kung Fu Panda. I don't know if it's in a different one, a different movie, or somebody else said it, or if that's where it came from. But that's all we can do is be here where we're at and try to be here and focus on what we can do in this moment. Because if we're too worried about what happened to us, or we're too worried about what is going to happen, then you won't be able to have the energy, the calmness, the peace to be doing this right now. And I feel like that's like one of the best things is that there is no past and future, and really there is always just right now. It's just that every moment is a new now. So even though it's kind of crazy and silly to think about at times, but that's what it really is. It's always now. We created time. It was a man-made thing. We created a clock. I mean, obviously there's cycles and all that stuff, day and night, years and all that, but at the end of the day, it really is just now. But obviously we needed something linear to do it. That's a whole nother story of whether or not time is linear or happening all at once. It's already all happened. You're just walking the path. It's like a movie's already done, but we're in the you're wherever you're at on your path in this moment, and and that's why sometimes you can see the future or have like premonitions and stuff because you already know. You're just not present in this moment. So it's kind of, mind bending to even think about stuff like that. That's kind of crazy. I wonder if it's true sometimes too. So I believe it is true. And that's why sometimes you kind of already know when something's going to happen. It just hasn't played out in real time yet. So it just, it's something to think about and maybe ponder a little bit more on. But yeah, so the other one too is forgiveness. Wayne Dyer used to always say, I don't remember who said it, but if you want to seek revenge, you might as well start by digging two graves, one for them and one for you. So, I mean, like I said before, everybody's doing the best they can under the circumstances they're under. Sometimes it's the best, sometimes it's good enough, sometimes it's not. And, the best thing to do is forgive. And if you want, a spiritual thing is to try to just, move forward and say, hey, man, it happened, it's over, and what can we learn from it? Let's move on. And, what else? Why hold on to it? So, but I mean, obviously, it's not for me to say. That's up to everybody else. Whatever's going on in your life, I'm not telling anybody what to do. I just try to make suggestions of what we're all capable of, and maybe some hints and ideas of how to be better. So, and then one of the other, the fifth one that I saw was patience. So, and trust me that we live in a society where everything's instant gratification. We want everything now, now, now. We want everything with the least amount of effort. We want to, play video games, sit on the couch, watch TV, and then I'm guilty of all of it too. But then we expect everything to come to us, and like I was saying the other day, it's not. You got to go out and get it sometimes and see what happens. And sometimes maybe it's not the right time, so you gotta develop the patience and the grace to understand that, hey, keep putting the work in. If you're not seeing the results, it's not all going to come overnight. Just try to do your best in every day and see what happens. I did, like I said before, this has taken me a few years, and I'm just hoping to try to inspire some people that were where I was a few years ago, where I was too scared to get on and do stuff. I had no idea what I wanted to talk about. But again, with the coaching, the meditation, and the continued journaling, and now the visualizations and seeing these ideas is already done, and kind of sitting on here and developing a process of how to get things done has slowly but surely got me to where I am here. I'm not where I want to go, but I am where I am. I am where I'm at. And I'm going to keep working on it little by little and see where it develops to, and keep doing a little bit more and a little bit more, and keep going with the ideas. So for anybody, anything you want to do, you gotta put the focus on it and just keep chipping away at it. And don't get too down on yourself if you're not doing if it's not up to the standards you want it to be. Just keep working at it, because sometimes, it's that two steps forward, one step back. I know for me, I've been through that over the last few years, and I still do it. It's just something that always happens, but we have to keep embracing the moment and keep doing what we can, and understand that some things take more time than others, and to just keep working at it. And then, like, humility, embracing modesty. Yeah, I want to turn this into my career. I want to, make money. I want to make more money so I can do this more and create this into my full-time job. But I also want to help other people too, because I know where I was a few years ago, and I know where I was even, a long time ago, that I haven't able to get to this point, and that is able to do this stuff. So if I'm not doing this to brag. I'm just doing it to show what's possible, because I'm not any special person. I'm just a human being like everybody else here. I just have keep working at it and keep working at it, and haven't never given up. Even when I get knocked down, I don't I might stay down on the ground for a little while and lay around. Maybe literally and metaphorically, but eventually I get back up and keep pushing. And the more you keep going, the easier it gets. And not saying it's going to be easy and that there ain't going to be other challenges coming up, but at least the more you do it, the better you get at handling it. And that's the thing, is in the past, I used to just put everything off, and put everything off, until I realized sometimes you just got to do something that's uncomfortable, because the first time you do anything, you're going to be uncomfortable. And whenever we do anything new, we're going to be uncomfortable. Now, again, most people are. Some people just go right after, and I commend them. I wish I was one of them. I'm getting better at doing things that I'm uncomfortable with, but I'm also a human being who still has, I'm still shy. I'm an introvert. So it still takes me time to do things I haven't done in the past, or do something new. But now that I'm starting to do these things, I'm beginning to realize that they're right. You just got to do it anyway. You got to be comfortable with being uncomfortable until you get comfortable, and then find something else to make you more uncomfortable again, because there's always something new to try to tackle or try to do that we haven't done before. And that's why I said last year, it's like, someone said, go to one place a year you never been, just to see what it's like. So that's kind of what I did last year. So I'm going to try to do that this year too. So, and that way, you at least extend, and, like, what's that word I'm looking for? Like, go farther with yourself, like, extend yourself farther than you have before, and then you kind of learn and grow from it. So, and then again, being authentic. I mean, you are who you are. You're not going to be anybody else. That's why I get on here, and I'm authentic. This is just me. I'm going to be real with you, and that's the best way to be. I mean, I feel like there's so many, like, people trying to be somebody they're not to make themselves look better everywhere, and sometimes you're like, how am I going to live up to that standard? I watched a documentary one time, and they showed that social media people will take pictures to make it look like they're on these exotic trips, and they're like right down the road, and they're not even anywhere they're at. And then we see those pictures and think, oh, they're living this great life, when really they're just going 20 minutes away to a hotel and making it look like they're living this great life when they're really not. And to me, that's when you see that stuff sometimes, that's why I don't edit my videos, because I want to show that I'm a human being just like everybody else who's hopefully watching my content, and letting them see that they can do anything too, because you just got to be you, and just do the things that you love to do. That's what life's about. To me, that's success. Is finding out what you like to do. That's my definition of success. Finding out what you like to do and do it. And whatever, if it makes money, great. If it doesn't, great. Just as long as you enjoy doing it, do it. As long as you're not hurting anybody. I mean, if you enjoy killing, that's probably not good. I hope you get caught. Just kidding. But anyway, I'm sure there's 5 people out here not doing that. That's just an example of, it's got to be within being good, or, the law or whatever. But anyway, kind of got off on a tangent there. But yeah. And then service to others. And service to others is another spiritual principle. I remember the Peaceful Warrior Dan Millman says the highest spiritual principle is service to others. And you give back to the community. I'm on here trying to help people, and once I start making money, I'll probably donate some of it, and I will, and then do the best I can. Give back to whatever you can. Do whatever you can, even if it's little. Even start little if you can, man. Every little thing adds up to something big. So you never know who needs something here or there. So, and then obviously inner peace, which for me it's meditation. Seeking that inner calmness of the spirit, and to me it helps meditation because it helps you go from beta to alpha, helps you relax in the moment. I know it's before I started meditating, you wouldn't even call me dead on here. I would like Seinfeld says, I would have rather been in the casket than on this channel, because I definitely was scared of speaking in front of people for the longest time. And it still makes me a little bit nervous, but the more I do it, the more comfortable I am getting with being that person. So, and then obviously, the universal love is the 10th one, choosing love and respect for all beings. You know, we're all different. We all have different views. We all have different things that make us happy. We all have different beliefs. We've all been raised in different families, unless it's your own family, but you know what I mean. And there's so many different things in this world that, but at the heart of it all, let's just, love each other more and help each other, and kind of just be the best versions of you can, or at least strive to be. And if you're not right now, that's okay too. Just, maybe this video will inspire you to maybe do something a little bit different. Maybe just try to do something little anywhere you can. I was always taught to hold the door for the next person whenever I'm out and about. And I still do it to this day, just because. Why not, We live in a society where we're all at competition with each other, and we're all trying to be better than each other. And it's like, why not all just accept that we're all human beings doing the best we can in the situations we're under, until we can do better, and just do one kind thing a day like that or something. So, but anyway, that's kind of my message for today. I didn't really know where it was going to go, but like and subscribe, share these videos. I just want to keep spreading messages and spreading knowledge and spreading peace and joy and all that. And hopefully it'll inspire one person to do something. And yeah, maybe make impact on someone's life. All right, have a good day.